Huh? Oh.
Hello, and welcome to our 12-track noteblock recording studio that we made in vanilla Minecraft.
Now, we're not saying that this is easier or better than the conventional ways of making noteblock songs, but we wanted to find out if we could make a recording studio for noteblocks in vanilla Minecraft. And what we have here is a studio that can record 12 simultaneous tracks of audio for a total of 5 minutes.
Around the studio walls, we've got all of the Minecraft instruments spanning the full range of notes available. So there's piano, up here we've got bass guitar. Around over here on this wall, we have all of the clicks and sticks sounds. When you get over here, we've got the bass drums, and then up top we've got the snare drums. Due to the delay of buttons, we've taken advantage of the new clickable nature of signs, so to play a note, you just right-click on the sign.
So on the final wall, we've got a mixing desk. We've got 12 individual tracks, and over here on the right-hand end is the master control. The bottom button starts recording for whatever track you have selected to record on. The next one stops the recording. The next one up will play back your entire composition, and the top button will delete all of your composition. Each of the 12 recording tracks also has 4 options. We're going to use track 11 for this example. Now, the first option is record ready. If you right click on that one, it will turn on the light to show that that track is now ready for recording. When you're ready to start your take, right click on the record button and then start recording whatever it is you want to record. When you've finished your take, just right click on the stop button and that will stop that. The second option is solo. Now, if you want to listen to any track in isolation, rather than playing back the whole composition, you can right click on the solo button. Light will come on and that will play back what you've just recorded. And when you finish doing that, press stop. The top option is the delete track button. If for whatever reason you didn't like what you recorded, you can right click on the delete track and that will erase it and you can start again. The final option here is the bounce down option. Now what this does is enable you to bounce tracks down or merge them together. You basically click on that and it will merge it to the track on its left. So for example, if we want to record something here on track 12, we'll click record ready, click the record button. It will play back what we recorded, and we can record something along with that. Press the stop button, it will stop it. And we've got those two recordings now on separate tracks, but we can hit the bounce down track button and that will merge them down onto one track. And there you go, there's the two tracks played together. Hit stop to stop that. Now, you can't do that with tracks where the notes are played at the same time. So, for example, if you were going to record a chord where you've got, say, 4 notes played at the same time, if you tried to bounce them down, then it would erase all but one of those notes. You can only do it where the notes are staggered, but it does give you the option to bounce down quite a lot of tracks and free up quite a lot of recording space.
Because the room is quite large, we've made a remote control. You can get it by clicking this button here, which will give you a book. In the book, you've got 3 options. Once you've selected your recording track, you can use the first option to start your recording, the second option to stop recording, and the third option to play back your composition.
Okay, so when we right click on one of the signs inside to play a note, that sign places a redstone block here, and that redstone block plays the note, and it also activates this command block, which sets a command block at the right time on our recording tape. And when that tape is played back, the command block sets a redstone block over here to the same note that it was created by. These 2 blocks above just set air on the redstone block to remove it.
These are our recording tapes. Each level here represents 1 track, and they're about 5 minutes long each. Now, we got this idea while watching MC Labs 15 and Dragnoz's custom mob pathfinding videos. If you haven't seen their channels, the links are in the description. Each of these tracks has a villager, and these villagers represent the playback and recording heads. Let's take a look at the recording villager first. When a note is played back in the studio, the relevant command block is placed next to the villager as he travels along the tape. The playback villagers place a redstone block beside them as they travel along the tape. This redstone powers the command blocks, which will play back what you've just recorded.
So there we go, that's a basic overview of our multi-track noteblock recording studio in vanilla Minecraft. We've included a world download in the description, so if you want to have a play with it or dig around it, feel free. Be warned though, it is quite tricky to use, so to produce any kind of serious noteblock songs, it would probably take quite a lot of dedication and perseverance.
And on that note, thanks for watching. We hope to see you next time.